In 2025, the football world is buzzing with a story that promises to change the course of one of Europe's most iconic clubs, Liverpool. Behind the scenes of international negotiations, there is a strategic move underway to bring a young South American talent to Anfield Road, valued at €60 million, who dreams of making his mark on European pitches. He is a 19-year-old Brazilian forward who has been turning heads at Grêmio and attracting the attention of top football executives around the world. According to reports by journalist Bruno Soares, Liverpool is already closely monitoring the player's extraordinary abilities, seeing in him the perfect opportunity to invest in a future star. Although the release clause is significant, the potential to turn him into a global icon is enough for the English club to take meaningful steps to make the signing a reality. What makes this story even more exciting is Alisson Edwards' own desire to conquer the European continent. For him, playing in Europe isn't merely a career goal, but a childhood dream he's carried with him since his earliest days kicking a football. In recent interviews, the young striker has expressed his passion for this goal, emphasizing that he wants to build a solid path in Brazil while also aiming to fulfill his greatest dream, wearing the shirt of a European giant. "This is a dream I've always had, like so many other players do, and it's mine too," Edward told GZH, in a statement that reflects his determination. He added, "I want to build a great career here in Brazil first, but then I want to live that European dream. I leave everything in God's hands. Whether I stay here or go there, I know both paths can be amazing." This mature and ambitious mindset has certainly captured the attention of Liverpool scouts, who see in him not just a technically gifted player, but someone with grit and a vision for the future. The arrival of Alisson Edwards at Liverpool could mark the beginning of a new era for the English side. The club has a long-standing tradition of nurturing young talent and transforming them into global superstars. Players like Trent Alexander-Arnold and Harvey Elliott are recent examples of this philosophy of athletic development. Now, with Edward in their sights, the Reds are prepared to work their magic once again, offering the young Brazilian the ideal environment to unlock his full potential. The Premier League, renowned for its intensity and competitiveness, would be the perfect stage for him to hone his skills and establish himself among the best in the world. Moreover, Liverpool is in urgent need of reinforcements in its attacking line. Although the team has been dominant in recent years, the need to refresh the squad and add depth is clear. A versatile player like Edward, capable of contributing goals, creativity, and unpredictability to the attack, could be exactly what the team needs to continue competing for major silverware. Another fascinating aspect of this potential transfer is the natural synergy between the player and Liverpool's project. Edward has already publicly expressed admiration for the Premier League and the style of football played in England. This means that convincing him to sign with the club will be far easier than it typically is in high-profile negotiations. In addition, Liverpool has a structure that values youth and encourages players to grow within the club. Signing Edward would not just be a bet on an emerging talent but an investment in a future leader within the squad. Even if he doesn't start right away, his presence on the bench could prove decisive in crucial matches, providing tactical options and bursts of energy when most needed. Behind all this movement lies an emotional narrative about the impact a player like Alisson Edwards can have on global football. He represents a new generation of South American athletes who blend refined technique, remarkable speed, and a modern footballing mindset. His ability to dribble past opponents, create improbable chances, and finish with precision has already caught the attention of football experts, who consider him a raw diamond on the verge of being polished. Just imagine a player like this, with all his creativity and sharp instincts, facing experienced Premier League defenses. It would be a spectacle worth watching, and Liverpool knows it. They understand that by betting on Edward, they're not just strengthening their squad but reinforcing their reputation as a visionary club always ahead of the curve in talent development. Furthermore, Edward's signing could have even broader implications for the transfer market. With an estimated value of €60 million, he is already considered a rare gem in the South American scene. However, if his transition to Europe is successful and he shines at Liverpool, that value could skyrocket. This places the English club in a privileged position, where it can profit financially while contributing to the player's growth. Another interesting aspect is how Edwards' arrival could influence Liverpool's relationship with the South American market. By showing genuine interest in young talents from the region, the club further solidifies its position as an attractive destination for players looking to take the next step in their careers. This creates a long-lasting connection that could benefit future negotiations. Looking ahead, one cannot help but wonder how Alisson Edward would adapt to life in England. The Premier League is known for its vibrant and passionate atmosphere, with demanding fans and high-intensity matches. For a young player like Edward, this would represent a monumental challenge, but also a unique opportunity to prove his worth. The constant pressure and fast pace of English football can be intimidating for any newcomer, but he seems to have the right mindset to overcome those difficulties. His willingness to learn, grow, and face challenges head-on is exactly what Liverpool needs to maintain its dominance on the European stage. Moreover, the support of a passionate fan base like Liverpool's could be the extra fuel Edward needs to reach new heights in his career. As Liverpool's executives continue to plan their next moves, fans are already beginning to dream about what the future may hold. The thought of seeing Alisson Edward on the pitch, wearing the famous red kit of the Reds, is enough to spark waves of excitement among supporters. Many see him as the embodiment of the new Liverpool, young, ambitious, and full of promise. If the club manages to complete this signing, it will be taking yet another step towards the future, reinforcing its position as one of the most innovative and competitive teams in the world. Whether or not this story becomes reality remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: Liverpool's interest in Alisson Edward is already enough to put all the spotlight on him. Whether at Gremio or in Europe, the young striker promises to keep surprising and winning hearts with his delightful football. At this very moment, football is experiencing a phase of renewal, where young talents have the chance to shine on bigger stages and build memorable legacies. Alisson Edward is one of those names who carries the promise of something truly special. His possible move to Liverpool wouldn't be just another transfer, it could be the start of an epic journey capable of inspiring thousands of young players around the world. He represents the hope that, with dedication and talent, the greatest dreams can indeed come true. And who knows? Perhaps in a few years, the name Alisson Edward will be listed among the leading figures of this golden era. Until then, all eyes will be on what the future holds for this young phenomenon, and for the club that may help him reach stardom.